Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Randy Man Cave. If you're new to my channel, thank you for tuning in. Click that subscribe button and click the like button of this video. Going over my top 10 movies top 10 sports movies I have in my collection. Football season just started Thursday night, so be a good opportunity to go over my top 10 sports movies in my collection. Football Sunday is right around the corner. We all know how that goes in the man cave. Just tuning in into the games for Sunday. I'm excited about it. Waiting for this good season. As you can see, I have NFL Rewind, so just watching old games. I thought it'd be a nice little background, doing this video. So anyway, I went through my collection. Noticed I have a few sports movies that I broke it down to my top 10 sports movies that I like. I don't think they the top 10 ever. I just think it's the top 10 movies in my physical collection. I just want to make that through. Everybody have their own list. This is my list. You're interested, tune in all the way to to number one in my collection that I feel like is the all top sports movie in my collection that I enjoy any given time if I feel like watching any type of sport movie. Now I do have like a few honorable mentions that didn't make my top 10. Some people have their own opinion. Some people might think like that should have been on your top 10, but again, this is my own personal list. I like sharing, and I like to share it to with anyone whoever interested. So again, if you're new to my channel, just subscribe and get up-to-date news or anything that comes out into physical media or anything like that. So, but anyway, let me go ahead and start with the honorable mentions first, and I go on my top 10. Honorable mentions, go through them real quick. It's a double feature, but I do enjoy both sports movies. They both football movies. It came in a double feature pack, Blu-ray, and that's Friday Night Lights and Express, the Ernie Davis story. I did enjoy both movies. Neither one made it to my top 10. Making this list was pretty hard, but I do enjoy both these movies. It's definitely an honorable mention. Next, I have A League of Their Own with Tom Hanks and Gina Davis, Madonna, a couple other Rosie O'Donnell, a couple other actors. Great cast, classic movie, came out in the early 90s. I remember watching the movie all the time as a kid. Haven't watched it in a while, but it's definitely in my top 10. In my honorable mention. Next, I got Hoosiers, 80 basketball movie. Watched this not that long ago. It's a good movie, but definitely it didn't make it to my top 10. I picked other movies ahead of it, but it's a pretty good college basketball movie with Gene Hackman. So if you haven't seen it, check this out. It's a good 80s basketball movies. Next is a comedy with Will Ferrell, NASCAR, Ricky Bobby. I thought this movie was funny. But it's honorable mention movie. It didn't make it to my top 10, but definitely a funny movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. One of Will Ferrell's on his peak, one of his good movies. Next is another Will Ferrell's Kicking and Screaming, a good family soccer movie. I thought was funny. If y'all haven't seen it, please check it out. Have some good funny scenes in it. It's a good family movie. My kids enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, so I thought I'd throw it in the collection. But it's Kicking and Screaming, definitely an honorable mention. Didn't make it to my top 10. So those are my honorable mentions. I don't think any of the movies is bad. It just wasn't good enough to make it to my top 10. So going over that, I'm just going to start straight into my top 10. I ain't trying to make this a long video. Just want to go through my top 10 real quick and share them. Now, some of these movies is some of the sports movies I enjoy watching, and it was a big impact of me growing up that I watched multiple times and enjoy watching today. So anyway, I want to start number 10. It's Space Jam with Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny. I grew up on this movie back when Michael Jordan in his peak. I think the movie came out when he just won the 6th championship with the Bulls. It came out a sequel not that long ago with LeBron James. I seen clips of it. Wasn't interested. I always think this is going to be the best one. Space Jam is part of my childhood, so it made it in number 10. It's just if I watch it now, some scenes kind of goofy, but it was the mid 90s, so special effects is not as good as it is now, but is a classic in my heart. So I got the 4K. It's a great movie. If y'all haven't seen it, check it out. Space Jam. Next, I have Longest Yards with Adam Sandler. I think this is Adam Sandler, one of his best comedies. But I do enjoy this movie. Made it in my top 10. I love the cast. I love the movie. Since I watched it the first time, it's a great sports movie, sports comedy movie. Seen the original one is more of on the serious side compared to the comedy, goofy side. But it's definitely a good watch. I haven't seen it. Check it out. Got a great cast. Funny movie. It's just to let y'all know it's a remake. So just giving y'all a heads up. If y'all want to watch the original one, check it out. That's with Burt Reynolds. But this is Adam Sandler version. I enjoy the Adam Sandler version. I also enjoy Burt Reynolds version, which I had to also pick up in my collection. But Longest Yards is number 9. Number 3, I mean not number 9. Number 8 is Race. Inspired of a true story of Jesse Owens, the gold medal track star. He dominated the Olympics back when during the Nazi era, and it's a good movie. Definitely, it's inspiring. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Great acting. I believe it didn't get enough respect as it should have. Taught me a lot, but check it out. Jesse Owens race movie, definitely number 8. If y'all haven't seen it, please check it out. All right, number 7 is Krieg with Sylvester Stallone and Michael B. Jordan. Great installment into the Rocky series. Became a huge fan of this movie when I went to the movies and seen it. Actually went to the movies and seen it twice. Thought it was real good, surprisingly good. I thought it was going to be, but it ended up being one of my favorites in the Rocky series. Definitely a rewatch. I can watch this anytime. Definitely made it in my top 10. I can watch. It's great. It's good enough. It made a trilogy and made it to my top 10. So Creed made it and definitely made it in my top 10. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7. So we on 6. 6 is Rocky 3. I know a lot of people love Rocky 1 and Rocky 2. Rocky 3 is for me. Rocky 3 is pretty much the most popular one during my childhood. So Rocky 3 definitely is an enjoyment. I love Mr. T action, Mr. T acting in the movie, and the whole Rocky 3 story is pretty good. Do I think it's the best one out the series? Is debatable, but I do like Rocky 3. Definitely made it in my top list. I could watch this movie anytime. So that's already 5 I went through. So I'm going to my last 5, and number 5 is the Jackie Robinson story. Number 42 with the late great Chadwick Boseman and Harrison Ford. Sorry, I keep looking at the cover. Sometimes I watch so many movies. I got to remember who's playing what. But great movie. That was a great, respect to Jackie Robinson. For being the first African American in Major Leagues at the time. Definitely, inspiring. I love watching this movie. It's a break, good acting from all actors in this movie, and you can tell they're giving them that all. So if y'all haven't checked it out, please check it out. It's a great movie. So it's number 5 in my collection. Number 4 is another comedy. Is Kingpin. I thought this movie was hilarious, about bowling with Harrison Ford, Randy Quaid. Great movie, funny. I could watch it and still laugh at it at this day. So it's the early 90s movie, 90s jokes. But it's a great movie. I thought it definitely had to make it in my top 10. I remember my parents, we went to the movies to drive in and see it, and I've been a fan ever since. So I had it over in my top 10. So Kingpin, check it out. Next is my top 3 movies in my personal collection. Number 3 is Blue Chips, with Shaquille O'Neal and Nick Nolte, something like that. But it's about college basketball. I haven't seen the movie in a long time, so when I seen it on Amazon, I had to grab it, watch it, and it brought back memories. And I was like, you know what? I remember why I brought this movie. I'm a huge basketball fan. It's my number 1 sport, but Definitely Blue Chips. I had to throw in there. Great 90s movie. Show what people have been doing in college basketball. I'm not going to tell you everything about the movie. Just check it out. Then you would see why it's in my top 3. It's probably a sleeper that a lot of people don't know anything about, but I'm not saying it's an Academy Award acting movie, but it's a good sports movie. So check it out, Blue Chips. Down to my last 2. Number 2, Remember the Titans with Denzel Washington. What can I say about this movie? When I fell in love with it when they showed it in school, and yeah, I loved it ever since. I can watch it anytime and still get enjoyment from it. If you haven't seen this, then I don't know what you've been doing. It's a classic Disney movie about kids that's black and white that wasn't supposed to be playing with each other, end up playing with each other and making a dominant team. So that's pretty much the input of this movie, but it's a great sports movie and I believe y'all would enjoy it. So check it out. All right, my number 1 movie in my collection, I can watch anytime. Matter of fact, I watched it not that long ago. Ooh, it's lightning, thundering. But it's a movie I can watch anytime, and it's my number 1 sports movie of all time, and that's Any Given Sunday with Al Pacino, LL Cool J, Jamie Foxx, Karan Diaz, James Woods, and LL Cool J. That's just the actors in front that I could list, but it's a great cast. Show the in and out of football. I didn't realize how much this movie gave the NFL. It was NFL was actually fighting for not coming out because it was like making the NFL look bad. So it really, shook the NFL up. There's a couple of things that shook the NFL up. You got a lot of stuff. You got Kaepernick knee. You see how they tossed that. You got the brain injuries. It was a few things that shook the NFL up. But this movie, it really shook the NFL up, and I enjoy this football movie. It's a great sports movie, and it'll always be my number 1 till otherwise. So those are my top 10 sports movies in my collection. Planning on grabbing more. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of sports movies out there I haven't seen yet, and might take over number 1, but Any Given Sunday been my number 1 for years. I enjoy it today. I've been watching it for the longest. So besides that, thank you for watching. Thank you for looking at my top 10 sports list, sports movies. If you have a sports movie, please let me know. If it's a sports movie I haven't seen yet, please let me know. I check it out. If anybody recommend anything, I go check out, and I'll appreciate that. But I really do appreciate y'all tuning in, watching my videos. Thank you for my subscribers. I appreciate it. I received some new subscribers. Thank you. I thank you for the love. Appreciate for the support. Please click the like button. Please subscribe. And have a good night. Peace.